Plaintiff Lee Payne says the defendant, who is her brother, is 10 years younger than her. When Lee was 14, their father was murdered, so she took her brother under her wing and helped raise him. However, Lee claims her brother has recently become reckless, and she's suing him for parking tickets and car damages. Defendant Dale Hensley says after his father passed away, he was inspired by Judge Mathis to stick with sports and stay in school. Dale claims he was forced to drop out of college because he fell ill, but insists he is committed to staying on track and pursuing a culinary career. Dale claims Lee is suing for more than he owes.
Start with you.
Hello, Your Honor. Now, either I'm just naive or I'm the world's best sister. I was on your show 9 years ago. I did sue my brother for lending him my vehicle.
Did you win?
And yes.
Okay, so you're not naive. You knew where to come back and get your money.
Well, in this situation, Dale was different. Me and Dale is closer. Me and Dale are 10 years apart. Our father was murdered when I was 14. Dale was 4. So I kind of took Dale under my wing. I mean, my mom wasn't in the picture. She wasn't around, so I became a mother figure for Dale.
Did you all live with an adult?
Yeah, we lived with an adult. Yeah,
Ooh.
a family member,
Okay.
our grandmother. Then we went to auntie, so kind of bounced around.
He was a good kid growing up?
Yeah, pretty much, yes. Dale was a good kid.
Good. Finished school, high school?
So me and Dale, I graduated from high school and went to college. Dale also graduated from high school and went to college.
Good.
Out of all of our siblings, we are the only 2 that did. So, of course, I want Dale to be, career focused on school.
Good.
But nowadays, Dale has became reckless now.
Did he start? You say he started college. Did he finish?
No, he didn't finish. He didn't finish college. I think he went for 1 semester. He had a health situation.
Okay.
He came back.
Was the health issue resolved?
Yes.
He was, all right.
The health issue was
Did you
resolved.
encourage him to go back?
Yes, I encouraged Dale to go
Did
back.
he?
Of course, no.
What did he say?
He said that he was going to look for a job.
Okay, let me hear
School
from
wasn't
you.
really for him.
Sir?
Growing up, been inspired by Judge Mathis because you've been a big role model. Me losing a father at a young age, it just brought me closer. It just brought me closer to school, sports, because you never let anything define you from your past. So it just brought me closer, sports, school. I did attend college, yes, but I had to leave due to, I caught a staph infection. It's from wrestling on little dirty mats or whatnot.
You were on the wrestling team?
Yes. I do all sports. I play all sports. Whatever you name it, I can do it.
Good. And you were on your various teams in high school?
Yes.
How about middle? Did you do any sports in
I
middle
only
school?
just played football in middle, though.
Yeah, same. You had some outside activities that kept you on the right path.
Yep.
And that's why he turned out well. Whomever helped facilitate him staying in sports after school, they did a great job, because when you're living in a tough situation and you don't have what you might need in your life, and find the structure and discipline that you need for success and to keep you out of the trouble, sports for men and women is the way to go. That you don't have too much time to get in trouble. You go to school, get out of school, you got to go to practice, get out of practice, you got to go home and relax for a minute, perhaps eat and perhaps do whatever. You got a couple hours there to relax and play your video, watch the TV, or whatever you do. You don't have much time to get in trouble. So that's one of the answers I always give people who ask, or parents in particular. Keep them occupied. And so glad to hear that. And glad I was able to inspire you some. And now tell me what happened after you came home. What happened after that?
I came home. I'm really now trying to look for me a job, because school was very financially, had problems there too, besides even catching the medical.
Like what?
Like need things, like bedspreads, little TV, laptop, things I need. So
when you were there, did you have a roommate?
I was assigned a roommate, but I guess he didn't show up. So throughout my first semester, I didn't have a roommate.
They didn't charge you extra though, did they,
No.
for a single room?
Nope. It was a paired room. I had 2 bunk beds in there, But since I ain't have a roommate, I just put the bunk beds together and made one
Well,
big bed.
next time, make sure you have a roommate. You could have watched their TV and used their computer. All right, sir. So I didn't have anything either. Like your dad died at 4, which is much more traumatizing than my mom, 17, 18, and went to college. I watched my roommate stuff. So, what type of additional skill are you gonna get? Because if you don't have some skill,
yeah, I do plan on going back to school and finish my career on being culinary head. I want to be a head chef and later down the line on my own restaurant.
okay,
Yep.
good. There are a lot of jobs there in that area, culinary arts, and you look around and find the best way. If they have one in your local community college, or I might suggest that. They're usually about 1.5 years or less than 2, those educational programs for culinary arts. And you can probably stay at home and go to the community college and take it down. Be careful of those for-profit colleges. They're all right, but they tend to be a little more expensive, requiring you to take out a loan. At a community college, if you're at home, you can get enough to cover all your expenses in college and a couple of dollars in your pocket for transportation and a couple other necessities. So take a look. You look and pick your own options, just giving you a little insight. That's a good career. Get you a truck after you start working for somebody for a while and make you some real money. Get you 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 5 trucks, and then loan Doyle and I some money.
I like that.
So what happened with your brother?
Sometimes I will let Dale use my car. Sometimes he'll, take it because I ride the train to work. So I'm really not, driving. So Dale has become reckless since he, of course, came back from college. He's become untrustworthy, aggressive towards me.
How reckless? Tell me what you mean by that.
Like, for example, with the tickets, he'll get a ticket on my car, either parking by a fire hydrant or red speeding, red light violation. I come to him, hey, Dale, you got this ticket because I...
more irresponsible, okay.
Yeah, more irresponsible. As far as one time he took my car for a week. I couldn't get in contact with him. This was around October. It was almost a week, yeah. I would say 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 days, almost a week.
And when you caught up with him, what did he say?
He said, well, he bought the car back damaged. He said that he really didn't know what happened. Somebody sideswiped him.
Why did he say he wouldn't respond to you when you were reaching out
His
to him?
phone was off. His phone was off
For 4 or 5 straight days?
Yeah,
Was
like
that
it
true?
always, like it
Was
always
that true?
is.
When
His
you
phone was
call
off.
it was off?
It went straight to the voicemail, so I'm not sure if it was
What
turned
did he
off.
say he was doing all those days?
He said he was out with his friends. The car was parked or whatnot. So, out with his friends for days.
All right, but when he came back, it was damaged too. So that was your focus, was the damage.
Yeah, that was my main focus, because if I'm letting you use my car and I'm not driving it, and I'm
What did he say about the damage?
well, he said somebody may have sideswiped him.
He saw it and acknowledged it?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
And what about the tickets? He's accepted and acknowledged those?
Yeah, he is something to acknowledge. He agreed to pay,
The tickets?
For-
Okay. Sir, what do you say?
Well, I agree
Tickets and damages.
Well, I agree on the tickets, but the damages, we both drive our car. So, but it wasn't like the car was parked outside my friend's house for 3 days. I was spending the night there. I never drove it. I ain't drive it after work.
Why?
I got there because we was inside partying. We inside.
Never came outside for 3 days? Y'all must have been smoking crack.
No.
That's the only thing keep you from coming out, from opening the curtains or coming outside for 3 days. You're sitting there smoking crack and you couldn't break away. That's what you meant by different, reckless, and all that.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
I'm talking about, I'm a role model. I ain't never smoked no crack.
I ain't smoked.
You ain't learned nothing from me if you're smoking
I
crack.
ain't smoked no crack.
What you doing in the house for 3 days and don't come out?
We just.
That's the only thing I know you be doing in the house for 3 days or playing poker. And you don't have any money. You're broke, so you wasn't playing poker. That's smoking crack.
We ain't smoking no crack.
When you took her car, did you notice the damage? When the last time you borrowed the car, did you notice the damage before you got in?
Yeah, I noticed it because I saw the damage. I saw the damage because it was outside. Somebody must have sideswiped
All right.
it
So
there.
when you returned and she mentioned the damage, what did you say to her?
she got to yelling like she usually do.
All right, and you didn't wait till she finished and say it was already like
No,
that?
once you start yelling, it going one ear out the other.
All this time?
Yeah, basically.
Ever since?
Not ever since, but.
Well, it happened ever since. Ever since you haven't told her. You haven't said, hey, sis, it was like that when I took it. You haven't told her that?
Nope.
Because, you know, that's not true. Judgment for the plaintiff, I do not believe that it happened prior to him taking it for those 3 days. I do not believe he did not use that car for 3 days and that they were stayed up in the house, because I don't believe he's a crackhead, and that's a crackish move. 2040 is a judgment. He admits to the tickets, and I don't believe his story about how it got damaged. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Get back in school.
She a liar.
Get back in school.
To my brother, I just want you to get back in school, remain focused, and that I love you.
I love her more, but I ain't driving her car no more.